Hello Internet, my name is Lave, back with another review from the London Film Festival. I watched Relic, which is not to be confused with The Relic, the Tom Sizemore film from 1997, which I remember seeing in the cinema. Really showing my age there. This one is written and directed by Natalie Erika James in what is, I believe, her third feature-length film, which follows a mother and daughter called Kay and Sam as they are racing back to their family home to see Kay's mother Edna, who is suffering from dementia and has disappeared. But when she mysteriously turns up again, spooky things start happening. Now, I've said it time and time again on my channel, but horror is just not my favourite genre. I only like particular ones that focus on the drama and the mystery and the thriller, and not the big kind of generic slasher, big franchise horror movies. And I'm very fortunate to say that this is the former. I really liked it right from the off. The opening scenes, the score and just the opening setting gave me that unnerving feeling, and I thought, I think I'm going to like this. As it continues, there's a slight nod to The Shining as we meet the main characters taking a scenic drive through the woods to Edna's home, and that uneasiness continues as it appears that Kay and Sam seem to have a prickly relationship, maybe because they have differing views on how they looked after Edna or how to manage looking after her moving forward after she turns up again. It's a small but quality ensemble cast with quality performances, like from Emily Mortimer, who plays the mum Kay, who's really feeling the stresses and the strains of looking after her sick mother and has got some difficult decisions to make along the way. Then you've got Sam playing Kay's daughter, played by Bella Heathcote, who's maybe a bit more laid back and optimistic about it all, but definitely more naive to the situation. On a side note, she's another Australian actress that really reminded me of Margot Robbie. Like, if I was a casting agent, I'd be looking for a film that called for 3 actresses who are sisters, and I would cast her, Margot Robbie, and Samara Weaving. Job done. What a cast that is. But back to this movie and its cast, and Robyn Nevin, who plays Edna, the grandmother. She's awesome. One moment you're terrified for her, the next you're terrified of her, but you also feel sympathy for her because she is suffering from this illness, so it's a great all-round performance from her. But I think the real star of the show here is the director, Natalie Erika James, who also co-wrote the film, and what she's done here is she's taken our, as in society's deep-rooted fear of dementia, and applied it using the cinematic language of horror as a metaphor, and then she extends it to Edna's home, which is rotting and deteriorating like Edna and her memories. So the director is in essence exploring and exploiting that unsettling place between what is simultaneously homely and unhomely, what is familiar and unfamiliar, which is why this movie worked so well for me. I actually did a bit of research into this for my dissertation at uni, which I based on the uncanny, and one of the topics I covered was society or people's tendency to reject something when they're not sure if it's living or not, whether that be an inanimate object or whatever it is. And I think the director is doing the same thing here. There's a fantastic scene where Sam, the granddaughter, goes into Edna's cupboard and she's looking at this coat hanging there with a plastic covering over it, and the plastic covering is inhaling and exhaling, and it really worked well for me. It gave me the creeps and made me think that the director is on the same page as me. So that's my thoughts on Relic, and pause the video if you want to take a closer look at my enjoyment tracker now. This is my kind of horror film. I don't think it's going to be to everyone's taste, especially the end where it really goes for it. But I really liked it. I thought that the concept was great. I thought the cast were great, and I thought it was executed really well. I think this one has been out for a while in America. I'm not sure when it's getting a UK release date, but if you've seen it, let me know what you thought down below. And as always, thanks very much for checking out this review. If you can, click the like button, spread the love, share the lave. Subscribe.